Hey there living jet setters, I'm in Dubai World Central and today we're going to do another flight review of Spicejet from Dubai to Mangalore. So join me on this trip. So I made it to the shuttle bus and I'm just leaving the Terminal 1 here at the Dubai airport. Now because of the runway closure here, we are supposed to, our departure shifted to Dubai World Central. And that's where the flight today is from. Now, first impression of Spicejet, really pleasantly surprised. Even though I'm a resident of Dubai, I actually got a phone call, a SMS and an email, not just once but at least 2-3 times in emails, notifications letting me know that the flight will be departing from Dubai World Central. Now when I booked the ticket, the flight was departing from here, but due to the runway closure here at Dubai airport, the main Dubai airport, it's been shifted to Dubai World Central. So already really happy with the customer service of Spicejet, so kudos to you on that already. And as we make our way to Dubai World Central, I never been to this airport, but apparently it's going to be one of the world's largest airports. So excited to be flying out of Dubai World Central, never flown out of there before, and eager to see the new airport also. So the shuttle service is absolutely free of charge and you can actually get it from any of the terminals, and it's actually a great way, it's very comfortable. So there you have it guys, I've arrived at Al Maktoum International Airport, also known as the Dubai World Central. And today we are boarding our flight to Mangalore on Spicejet. So the airport doesn't look much crowded. Let's go and find where our check-in gates are at. So I'm at the check-in counter now and I've actually purchased the Spicejet offers you the Spice Max, which is a priority check-in, priority boarding and even your baggage out first. Plus you get to select your seat and the meal options also. So I think it's pretty cool because the check-in line's pretty long. And they brought me straight forward to the start of the line for priority check-in. So yeah, good sign so far, Spicejet. So there you have it guys, the check-in was a breeze, although the guy actually forgot to put my priority tag and I had to remind him for that. But okay, mistakes happen, so forgiven. Well, check-in was smooth. In fact, it just took me 3 to 5 minutes and that's it. I got my boarding pass and now I'm heading towards departures, immigration and security check. So far this is looking good. I'm actually pleasantly happy with the service. If you opted for priority check-in and the priority bag, so that's a good thing, and you can skip all the waiting lines for check-in. So good start so far. So I've done with my immigration and security, which again was not too long and it was a breeze. So I'm going to get myself to the gate now, and it looks like the airport's not that crowded, and mostly I think the low budget airlines like Fly Dubai and some of Emirates flights and some of the Indian airlines flying to Indian cities also are flying from this airport here. But it looks a beautiful airport, very clean, very nice, nice duty free too. So looking forward to my flight to Mangalore. So guys, I've made myself to the lounge area to get myself a nice cup of coffee before I board the flight. And actually this lounge is pretty good. You have great views of the apron, and looks like this airport has a huge area and a capacity to expand even further. And I think that there's going to be 6 runways here at Dubai World Central. So quick facts about today's flight. Today we'll be flying on the 737 MAX, a pretty fuel efficient aircraft, and I'm looking forward to experience the Spicejet product. Check-in was good, smooth and efficient, although the guy forgot to put the priority tag, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to experiencing the onboard service and overall the product of Spicejet. As we wait for boarding to commence, I always notice this, and mostly Indian carriers do this. They have a weighing scale at the boarding gate just to check your hand baggage, which is interesting. So this is a unique thing to check the weight of your hand baggage. I don't see many international carriers doing that. Boarding has begun, and like every other time, everyone just rushes to the gate. There seems to be no sequence of boarding. That's pretty disappointing, and apparently I don't see any line for priority boarding either. Well, we made our way inside the bus now, and I had to pay for 3 kilos extra in my carry-on luggage. So remember guys, if you're shopping at duty free, do not cross 7 kg. That's a lesson I learned today, so I'll keep that in mind next time. And now we're gonna make our way to the aircraft. Since there's no aero bridge, we're gonna be using the bus shuttle. Guys, after almost 20 minutes of waiting at the gate, we now left the bus and we have reached the aircraft. So I'm not kidding, we literally waited 3A 3A. Yes, absolutely ridiculous. The boarding process is really, I'm telling the guy it's 3A, which is right in front of the plane, and he seems to be least bothered. So Spicejet boarding process absolutely horrendous. Hi. There you have it guys, I'm at my seat now. So I paid a bit extra for the legroom, but honestly this is a big room. So there it is. And apparently this is in the Spice Flex, which I paid extra for legroom. So I wonder what's going to happen even in the behind seats there. Quick seat review. Everything basic, nothing too fun. There's no entertainment screens. Let's check how the tray table is. Seems okay, but you see the cleanliness, absolutely zero. Look at that. And in times of COVID, I think hygiene should be the priority. Also, when we entered on board, the crew seemed okay, not too charming and all. And once at the seat, we got a bottle of water, so that's okay, that's good. Just to let you know guys, I mean, I'm not exaggerating, just look at this. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. Looks like there's not at all any hygiene on board. Now, some more examples on how Spicejet maintains their aircraft. Just look at this. So boarding has been complete, and we are still not pushed back. The doors are not been closed. Well, now we're closing the doors. So we're 25 minutes behind schedule. Now on the international flight from Dubai to Mangalore, Spicejet has only an economy class into a 3-3 configuration. Apparently the front row seats are the premium seats. Is that what you get for paying premium? A dirty seat? I don't think that's fair to any passengers. So we have just finished the safety instructions by the cabin crew, and we are heading to the runway for takeoff. First impressions, cabin crew seems okay. I mean, we'll come to know during the meal service. And I just hope it gets better. The hard product, I think Spicejet isn't doing a good job, and that too when you're flying on an international sector. I think the passengers deserve better, and at least a clean cabin. Well, apparently that's not there, and it's not just one seat. I actually changed my seat, and if I pan the camera around, look, even the seat that I this disgusting, and you have marks. So it's very obvious. It's very obvious that the cabin has not been cleaned, and even if you look at the cabin floor also, there's no cleanliness at all. flight time to Mangalore today is around 3.5 hours, and we should be getting there by evening. This aircraft is a Boeing 737-800, and it seems really old, or maybe Spicejet just does not maintain its aircraft properly. And it's not that I'm just picking on things here. The more I look around, the more I find broken seats. Even like the lighting is broken. If I can show you that, look at that. I mean, so it just doesn't look right. I mean, the hard product is very disappointing for me. And there you have it, guys, some nice garam masala right by your window, only on Spicejet, serving it hot. And this is what I meant by the cleanliness and hygiene. You have dirt everywhere. You even have garam masala on the windows. Amazing. So the meal service has begun, and because I changed my seat, so that was nice. The crew was attentive to know that where I shifted to, where I just shifted on the other road. So nice polite inquiry. I like that. Thank you so much. But the crew seems very nice, and she even explained to me what happened. And this is the problem here. What happens is you have a fantastic crew, let me tell you that. But I specifically online ordered a specific meal, and I was not given that. The crew tried their best, and she told me that this is so and so has been uploaded on the aircraft, and these are the options. So she gave me all the options, and I literally saw it in the cart. She was very apologetic about me, even gave me some complimentary cookies. So that was nice, and I got myself a nice coffee. So pretty disappointing with the, I would say, the management of Spicejet. I mean, I don't like to say this much. I'm not saying that I'm entitled to, but as a paying customer, I deserve to be treated for what I pay for. So I paid for a meal. Spicejet, you did not deliver that. I paid for a premium seat. I was given a dirty seat and a dirty surrounding, so not happy with that. And no matter how many times I say this, that's absolutely true. The crew of an airline is always the heart of the airline. They can either make or break, and in this case, after all that's happened, I think definitely it's making up for it. So the crew is, I would just give them 10 on 10, fantastic crew. If I recall the names, Mary and Priyanka, kudos. I mean, you guys really take great pride in what you do. So now for the washroom review here. Pretty small, cramped up space right in front of the plane, and basic, pretty much basic apparently. And again, once again, I want to like to state on the hygiene, not that well kept. You see, you have stains, like, and you have some mold over here. It's not tidy at all. Also, let me guys show you something very interesting. Read what it says here. Pre-book your meals through Spicejet mobile app. Okay, forget the 20% off. Well, I pre-booked my meal. Where is it? Where is it, Spicejet? I'm still searching for my meal. Bad. False marketing. Well, we seem to be cruising on our way to Mangalore, and I just want to bring up something, a very important point. I mean, it's very easy to criticize airlines and all, but sometimes we got to introspect and look as passengers, do we behave in the correct manner? Now, if I turn the camera around, I just wanted to show you like just how some of the passengers behave with no care for probably the other people who's gonna use that seat. Like, just have a look without even showing the passenger. Look at that. I mean, the leg is on the seat and on the footrest. I mean, when we as passengers behave like that, what do you expect
outside is 29 degrees Celsius.
Something very hilarious. We have not even reached the gate and people are already started
सब
taking
यात्रियों
their
से
bags.
निवेदन है कि अपने निर्धारित स्थान पर ही बैठे रहें. धन्यवाद. Requesting all passengers to remain seated. Thank you.
So there you have it, guys. We've arrived in Mangalore. Well, I'm glad to be here in Mangalore, and I hope you guys like this review. And do tell us in the comments below, how would you react if you were in a flight like this? What would your reaction be? A great crew, I must say that, and they were the only saving grace of this flight. Alright guys, until we meet again, see ya.